Let us focus and understand the qualities of all forces in detail, because by understanding the characteristics of each force, you can use the beauty of these forces for self-healing. We'll be studying many techniques for healing, and in all those techniques, this understanding is very, very important. Triorigin forces, hetero, homo, neutro, and neuto have their own instinct, natures, characteristics, and properties with which they are born to this world from the beginning. And they have their own style of abilities, capacities, and influences in this world. Neuto force, as part of the creation, has upper dimensional existence in the form of one unit. Yes, and Neuto has very special role in this world. It keeps transcendental position, giving great environment to work and flow naturally. Practical forces were activated when Neuto gave special environment. This shadow is giving special environment to these forces. It is the fundamental existence contributing to the evolution of this existence world by providing also spiritual influence on Triorigin with infinite energy and information through connecting to the zero world. Neuto has brought invisible time to the world. Neuto is the incarnation of Spirit Neuto. This is unique force to connect this world and zero world, which is the resource of all things, infinite energy and all new ideas. Where is the zero world? What is it like? Is it the heavenly paradise? Can it be explained in terms of human? What is the logical reason? Let's understand. Every single cell inside the human body is connected with the zero world. The Neuto has relation with every speck of dust, any remote spot on the earth, all planets of the solar system and their satellites, all stars in the universe and their surroundings. It is because of Neuto involvement that there is empty space in the universe as well as in the atom. It cannot be visualized, but zero world is closely related to all existing beings. According to particle physics, tiny particles are frequently observed to disappear and appear suddenly at any space and any time. This is Neuto phenomena. This universe is known to be composed of mass world and non-mass world, which is like a vacuum. The proportion between these two worlds is dominated by the non-mass world as much as more than 99.9999%. This is Neuto phenomena. In the body also, the proportion between the mass part and the non-mass part is similar to that of the universe. Our body is entirely composed of cells, and cells are composed of molecules, and molecules are composed of chemical elements, atoms. and the atoms are composed of subatomic particles of mass part such as electrons, protons and neutrons, and vacuum, which is non-mass part. Their composition proportion again shows that non-mass vacuum is dominantly bigger than the total mass part of subatomic particle as much as 99.99999%. This is Newton phenomena. The universe we belong to is dominated by its vacuum part and it embraces the mass world. The vacuum part has an important role in this world by contributing to make the mass world a real existence world. This mass part is symbolized as the real world and the vacuum part is symbolized as the zero world. So this vacuum is everywhere, like zero world. Zero world is everywhere. If there were no vacuum in an atom, subatomic particle would be united as one without any space distinction and cease to function anymore as atom, and this physical world would no more exist. Our body also. Without this vacuum, our body would be contracted into less than dust particle size. The space of the universe would disappear and all stars including our earth and the sun would become oneness. If there were no distinction between them, they would all fall into the zero world. The zero world is in front of us, behind, on our left and right, above and below. It is in our body and in our mind. Zero world is connected not only with the material world but also with our mind and spirit. We often visit the zero world during sleep. We take our rest and sleep at night because our body and mind get tired. In our deep sleep, we reach the state of Newton, of the zero world. When we are sleeping, we are already in the world of zero. We usually come to the zero world in our sleep once a day under the grand rhythmic cycle. Waking up, we feel refreshed. We have more strength and better memory. We are relieved of our fatigue. We inhale, pause, exhale, then pause. So, in this breathing process, in this cycle, pause is Newton phenomena supporting inhale and exhale process in breathing system. When we are breathing, during that time, when we experience pause, we can bring our consciousness to smile, and with smile we can feel the zero world. This pause is equally beautiful. Inhale, exhale, pause. This is equally beautiful. This pause connects us to the zero world. We are able to keep our physical life because the zero world continuously sustains our vital life energy. In everything and in every activity, Newton as hidden place, most important place, which keeps everything connected to zero world. Zero world is not a mysterious world. It is not too far and hard to reach. It is everywhere. It is everywhere. Heaven is inside you. And heaven is inside you and outside you. We have capacity to think because the zero world supplies necessary information, acting as a messenger. Smile thanks to Newton force. We exist because we have full support of Newton force. Heteroforce, creation bearer with the instinct to change everything, well known force as Brahma force. As soon as this shadow window is open, something jumped out and passed quickly into this world to change this world. This force name is hetero. Hetero could come out through neuter to this world. Therefore, hetero is the first fundamental force in this world. This force is creation bearer. Hetero creates always new things. Creation of new thing is one of the important role of hetero. Expansion of space is just creation process of space from zero state. Hetero changes time and space. Hetero dislikes the same thing, the same situation and repetition of them. Due to hetero force, continuously new is appearing. New ideas in your mind is also due to hetero force. Anything new coming in any field is hetero force. Thanks to hetero force, we have different faces. This is the changing quality of hetero force. Hetero is the main force to initiate all kinds of changes in the world. Hetero moves straight and direct without curves, forming straight line. It multiplies, and during the period of embryo growing, cell multiplication and division happens due to the force of hetero. Expansion, separation, increasing numbers is hetero phenomena. Hetero brings growth, and growth is possible by division and multiplication. While the homophore simplifies things, but hetero diversifies them by increasing their number through multiplication. Hetero expands and amplifies things. Hetero is great, majestic, shining, powerful, lively, cheerful force. Hetero likes bright side and avoid dark sides. You are the initiator of the first activity in everything. Hetero is quick to move. It is vigorous force. Hetero quickly decides something without any thought and moves promptly. Hetero appears suddenly without any notice but can also disappear quickly. Vigorous force in the world without rest. Moving always forward. Hetero is always running fast because of great ambition. Hetero always want to come first. It does not allow to repeat the same thing but always move ahead towards the future. Hetero stays with mental, metaphysical world. Mind is hetero phenomena. Hetero received all such many qualities from existent spirit to initiate and create this wonderful smile world. When hetero is guided by neutral force, it becomes so beautiful, wonderful, great force. Hetero is also yang phenomena. Wonderful hetero, you are the creation bearer. Thanks to hetero force. You could escape through the zero world with the initiating power to create this world. Homo force, a great power in this world. Non-changing contraction force and the destroyer, well known as Shiva. The instinct of homo force is to preserve unchangeability. It does not like changes. The tendency of homo force are just opposite to those of hetero force. Homo is the reacting force to restrict hetero activities. For this purpose, Homo came out to this world against its will. Thanks to Homo force for similarity phenomena. This similarity phenomena among living creatures keep the sameness between existences. Hetero changes all things and there is no same thing in this world, they are all different. But Homo generates the phenomena of similarity. All different phenomena in our world possesses similarity. Plants and animals have similarity. They both have a cellular structure. Living organisms and minerals are similar because both are made of atoms. Similarity makes their interaction and unification possible. Homo creates this similarity in order to unite them in the future as part of return back to origin. As a result, one day after death, we are all same. The Homo force slows down the process of change. Slowdown of the change indicates that Homo force is already engaged in every existence to limit their changing speed. Baby is growing slowly. Time and season are changing slowly. River is flowing slowly. Earth spins slowly. Star moving slowly. Particles move with limited speed. Light moves in the limited speed. Sound moves slower than light speed. This is all due to Homo force. Contraction force. Such a contracting power of Homo condenses the scattered water molecules into the raindrops. Homo power consolidates, unify, fuse, harden, condense, simplify and combine things. Homo instinctively bring all existing beings to the original state in the most appropriate way, considering the present situations. The heart pumps blood through the body and the blood returns again to the heart. The return instinct allows everything to return to its original state. Homo force results in circular and circulating movements. The earth moves around the sun in a circular orbit. The earth returns to the original place after rotating the sun every year. Likewise, the same season appears to us repeatedly. It creates circulation and spin phenomena. It creates the circulation of planets in solar system. Thanks to Homo force for bestowing peaceful resting time on all existence. All living creatures unavoidably face death and finish their lives as part of the returning phenomena. Death is stepping into the next stage, regenerating and preparing for next. Thanks to Homo force, we can enjoy the beauty of stable mountains and hills. We praise Homo force in absolute contribution to this world. Wonderful force, wonderful Homo. Neutral force. Through this neutral communicates with the soul of zero world. Because neutral itself is made of neuto, hetero and homo. Behind neuto is existence spirit. With neutro mind, with smiling mind, you can connect with the soul of the zero world. Because neutro can easily communicate with zero world. Smile, real smile, can easily connect to origin smile. the meditator can experience the mysterious zero world, zero force, and great power through this smile channel, through neutral channel. That is why when you do meditation, very good to start with smile. With smile, when body smiling, mind smiling, soul smiling, all together smiling, very easy to enter zero world and experience the wonders, and life become wonders. All sources of information and unlimited energy are handed over to this world through this neutral gate. Through this neutral gate, neutral receives the richness of existence spirit. Smile is the ultimate way to approach the zero world. As neutral was born during the unification process of hetero, homo and neutro, this unification or beautiful mingling also symbolizes the unification between this world and the zero world as well. Neutro has the ability of hetero, homo and neutro, and it has its own additional instinct and ability which have been created during their integration process. Neutro is an orderly force, a spontaneous guiding force. Neutro has harmonization instinct. Neutro is a sincere force. Neutro makes tireless efforts to preserve the prosperity of public existence. Always devote themselves for community spontaneously and tirelessly. Neutro is so wonderful. The neutral force is characterized by a spirit of help and care with love. Neutro comes out to be a guiding light for human beings and all living creatures on their way forward towards happiness and well-being in the course of their evolution. Neutro possesses bravery and strength and spirit of protection and preservation of existences. Neutro force by its own nature provides a smile and all sorts of satisfaction. Neutro has the ability to cover this world and the zero world, as well as it keeps the transcendental nature and existent spirit within itself. This is the force with an infinite variety of capability, instincts, and harmonious power. Neutro is a connecting, adjusting force. Neutro is a friendly force without enmity. It brings practical, productive, and successful result. This is an equalizing and an impartial force and has adaptability and flexibility. Neutro is a gradually progressing force with harmony, beauty, and has rhythm and regularity. It is an improving force and salvation force. It is a solution, execution, and administrative force which follows natural laws. Spiral movements belongs to neutro phenomena. Whenever your body is moving rhythmically, spiral waves are created and neutro force is beautified. Neutro is symbol of harmony. Neutro is a relief and rescue force. Neutro protects fairness and justice, also provides orderly freedom. Neutro is an encouraging force, an efficient and economic force. Neutro provides peace, comfort, satisfaction, and promotes morality. Neutro is a guiding force helping to attain the perfect state. Neutro is the force helping to realize the origin smile. Neutro has all the qualities of neutro, hetero, and homo. Neutro main purpose is to create things practically and harmoniously. Neutro has one more name, operating neutro. Neutro, as perfect force, was created by integration of neutro, hetero, and homo. Through neutro, existent spirit joined neutro and became operating neutro. This way, existent spirit was with neutro, hetero, homo, and neutro. This is also the evolution of existent spirit. Existent spirit, through operating neutro, started operating this world. This is also called mature neutro, operating neutro. Behind neutro is existent spirit. That is why neutro has all the instincts and abilities of these forces. Neutro force, by its own nature, provides us smile. Neutro person is always with the realization of origin smile and can see invisible smile in everything and in every situation. Neutro person has realized that this world is wonder, smile world, wonder world, full of smiles. Dominant emotions of neutro person are smile, modesty, generosity, love, sympathy, admiration, praise, and gratitude. Though he practices red group and blue group, but he uses these hetero and homo group emotions for progressive purpose. But green color group, neutro group emotions are main emotions of neutro person. Triorigin consciousness leads to self-awareness. We have soul, mind, body, and life. When all these four components are smiling, then very easy to feel, realize origin smile. And when you realize origin smile, neutro person never stops. He keep going next step to help people to realize their origin smile. Triorigin consciousness contains all kinds of consciousness orders in this world, which was created by existent spirit. Neutro is well aware of all consciousness system. Awareness of this absolute consciousness is the grand perfection stage of the self, where his origin smile is persistent. It is a heavenly smile composed of life smile, body smile, mind smile, soul smile, and origin smile. Awareness starts from the understanding that the essence of the self lies in the soul, and each soul is part of origin smile, part of his perfection. This stage is absolute awareness of the self. If the self reaches to the level of realization in which self could show constant soul smile within his origin smile, it is the awareness state of original self, where the self can find himself or herself staying in this beautiful world, harmonious world, orderly world, smile world, and perfect world. This realization is grand perfection stage of self.